It's just such a strange time of the year where we're having both Halloween releases and holiday releases kind of happening within the same window of time. This time we have a holiday release from Haus Labs. Yeah, that's right, by Lady Gaga. And this is coming out on October 20th. A massive thank you to Makeup on Your Radar for the information on this. This is, by the way, their picture. Let's have a little chat on this. As holiday collections go, I gotta say this one isn't huge. There's two eyeshadow palettes which are limited edition. There's a lip lacquer duo which is also limited edition, and they have their mini hybrid lip oil trio which they haven't said is limited edition, but in my heart of hearts I feel that it might be. So the palettes themselves are retailing for $49 each, and this one is the Super Neutrals Volume 1. It's quite a safe sort of a palette for Christmas. I feel like this will do pretty well, but I feel like $49 is quite expensive. However, it is apparently talc free. And they have all of these other claims in here as well, that they have plant squalene, hyaluronic acid and vitamin E in here as well. Now, I will say I hate the claim of clean eyeshadow because, or even just clean makeup in general. It's such a silly phrase to me. Like, unless somebody's spitting in my stuff, like, of course it's clean. Like, and also the term clean isn't protected. Just stop using it. It drives me a little bit nuts, and it makes me like something less, which I know is a me problem, not a them problem, but there you go. It's just kind of funny that they've juxtaposed it against like beakers and stuff. Very odd to me. But once I look past that, I do actually think there's some elements of this that are interesting, in the sense that it is skincare infused. I like that. Biodegradable glitter. Yes, please. I love that. Let's be real. I mean, glitter gets everywhere. I'm pretty sure that we have glitter left over from the Stone Age that's still knocking around. JK. But I think that's a really, really great idea. And when you look at the price tag, it kind of makes sense that it is the price that it is when these are all the things they're doing. It's also talc free, it's cruelty free and vegan. I'm not going to talk about it being clean again because that's just silly. And I mean, it's a very usable palette. There's nothing wrong with it. A good mix of mattes and shimmers. Is this necessarily my thing? No, but that's fine. I will say, like, the Super Neutrals Volume 2 is a little bit more my thing. It's very cool toned. I kind of like the look of this that little bit more. And they do seem to pack quite a punch here. I like again that they have that mix of light and dark here as well, so you can make a couple of looks. And they have shown that they've mixed quite a few of the shades here together. But I'm just so ridiculous and extra that I would need more than 6 shades to really kind of get something out of this. I do find that olive bio glitter quite interesting. I'd love to see what that looks like. It's very, very nice. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with this. $49 though is probably just too expensive for me. They also then, of course, have this lip oil trio for $29. And look, I just don't understand lip oils. They're not my thing. I know that some people go crazy over them, but they're not for me. And personally, I kind of can't see much of a difference between each of these supposed colours, because they're only giving a little bit of a tint, and it's only when I'm really looking for it that I can really see a difference. I mean, it's only very, very minimal. It's fine, but am I going to spend $29 for that? Nah, I'm all right. But again, they've kind of said they have all of these extra things. So if you're into lip oils, again, it's clean, apparently. It has vegan collagen, prickly pear oil, plant squalene, and it has all of these other things like portulaca pilosa extract. Don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but we gave it our best shot. I will say I hate when they give these particular stats of like 100% reported lips felt, all of these things, based on a third-party consumer perception study. I mean, yeah, you perceive all of these things. Like, there's a thing called a placebo effect, and 51 panellists is not enough. Take that from somebody who has studied statistics and teaches statistics. That slightly drives me insane. But again, they have their claims of it being skincare infused, fragrance free, and it's also cruelty free and vegan. However, the thing that I am the most interested in are these Atomic Shake lip lacquer duos. However, I only want one of them. I want the more dark toned one than the other one. And this is retailing for $39. So you're not making a massive saving when you're getting the two of these together. From my understanding, the shade Burgundy Shine, which is over on the right, is a brand new one. I think Sepia Shine might already exist. As you can see, Sepia Shine is a very kind of safe, neutral, everyday colour. It's fine, but it's nothing I'd write home about. However, when you look at the other one, oh my goodness, it's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, night and day, chalk and cheese. I don't know who would be buying the two of these together because they're so incredibly different from each other. I really like this one though. I think it's quite interesting and I wish they sold this by itself. Like, it's so pretty. I really like that shade. Again, they're kind of giving us some stats here, and I'm going to point out to you again, 49 panelists. Just ain't good enough. And it's all about perception. And again, perception can be influenced just by the power of suggestion. But they do have some nice ingredients in there, like they have their hyaluronic filling spheres and marine algae extract. Now, I'll be honest with you, I don't know a huge amount about these things, so it's best for you to do research on this to see if it's something that suits you. But I do know from watching other people that these are apparently long wear and they're transfer proof. So they've definitely been on my list for a while, and that deeper shade is definitely something I'm interested in. So even though there isn't a lot in this collection, if you wanted to get every single item, that is retailing altogether for $166. So it's not like it's an inexpensive holiday collection. However, I appreciate that they haven't come out with a million things. I'm so sick of brands doing that. This does feel quite kind of dialed back, and that it is kind of going on formulas that they've done before. Now, we haven't seen eyeshadows with their new rebranding, so I will be super interested to see what people think of them and what the reviews are like. But let me know down below what you think. Are you into this or no?